zone. Nice little celebration from him. Big Ben waving everybody off. The Steelers win it 19-14. They are up to their best season start since 2004. How many more games will they go perfect, Willie? That is the question we're bringing here.
To be bluntly honest, man, I'm really disappointed in our performance tonight. We did enough to win, but that's all. It was really junior varsity, to be quite honest with you, and it was in all three phases. We couldn't run the ball effectively when we needed to. We dropped too many significant passes, very catchable, makeable passes. We didn't make significant plays in the special teams game. Our kickoff coverage unit wasn't good enough. We turned the damn ball over. We gave up big plays in critical moments on defense. Can't have it.
Whatever happened, they didn't blink, and that was our goal, not to blink, because we're not going to be, pushed around by something that we can't control, and we control the things we can control in that sense, and that's the real test. And I think that's that type of adversity that great things are built on. That's what I'm proud of these guys for, and the way they handled that, and the way they just one day, he kept getting hit with these gut punches, and they just kept coming to the next day, and I'm proud of them for that.
Calais Campbell showing some encouragement for his team. Love the way my guys fight. We're going to be just fine. Just got to get healthy and then earn the right. He posted on Twitter earlier today. All right, Tuesday, it's a primetime showdown in Baltimore. Ezekiel Elliott and the Cowboys need a win to keep pace in the NFC East, but Lamar Jackson and the Ravens have their sights set on the return to the postseason. Cowboys-Ravens Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. That is on Fox, NFL Network, and streaming on Prime Video. So here's a look at the AFC playoff picture now. So the Ravens now coming off of that complicated week, going right into a short one. Baltimore sits at 6-5 and now the 9th seed in the AFC. As we welcome in D'Angelo Hall for this little chat here, Willie. The question I posed to the two of you, will the Ravens make the playoffs? Playoffs? Let's take a look at the rest of their schedule here, gentlemen. So, of course, let's go to the Browns first on the other side there.
Well, they already beat the Jags, right? So we already got that victory. They're 8-3. We're going to 13. So the Titans, I'm going to say the Titans is red hot. The Titans run the ball better than anybody in the league. They're getting the passing game going, A.J. Brown. I want to see a little bit of Corey Davis get going and Jonnu Smith. But I'm going to give them a L for that one. And then they're going to play the Ravens again, okay? This time, Lamar Jackson going to be in the house. So I'm going to give them another L right there. The Giants, we're not going to even talk about that. Not playing well right now, so I'm going to give them the dub on there. And then they face the Steelers. The reason why I'm going to give them a win against the Steelers is because the Steelers are going to have the division wrapped up. They're probably going to have the first seed in the AFC. Wait, maybe it depends on the Chiefs. So they'll be fighting for that. But if they do, they will be resting players. So depending on Week 17, I'm going to still give them the win because the Steelers don't want to get anybody hurt for the playoffs.
Remember, guys, the reason we're showing you this side by side is what happens with the Browns.
It's going to affect the Ravens because they're in the same division, and I don't think they're going to send 3 teams, right?
All right, D-Hall.
Yeah, I don't think they sent 3 teams, Willie, but I'm actually going to give the Browns that victory over the Ravens just for argument's sake because the Ravens beat the heck out of the Browns early in the year, and I think they possibly could split that thing. So get them a win for me, Willie, and let me show you something real quick.
Okay, so you're going to switch?
Yeah, switch that.
All right.
Switch that for me.
Okay.
Yes. And then when you look at the rest of the Baltimore Ravens schedule, it's pretty easy. And so the Baltimore Ravens might be in a situation at 10-6. I'm giving them all the rest of them all W's, MJ. If you look at the rest of their schedule, they're all pretty much layups, right?
Oh, my bad.
And so they could be sitting
Cowboys.
at 10-6 and still possibly not make the playoffs. That's going to be the wild part about it.
Man, so what about the other good teams in the AFC? You know, you got 2 teams that may come out of the South. You know, you got the Colts over there. You got Tennessee. 10-6, man. I remember when I was in Cleveland, D-Hall, we went 10-6. We didn't get in the playoffs. The AFC was too good. We thought we were getting in, but we didn't get in.
That's what I'm saying.
It may not be good enough, so you might be right.
That's what I'm saying, Willie. I'm saying 10-6 might not get them in, man. The Ravens got a chance to get to 10 wins, and it still might not be enough. Just because, like you said, it's a strong playoff picture.
I don't like that you took my extra victory right there, but we'll ride with it.
Keep it, screenshot it.
Just for argument's sake.
Receipts for later. We'll see who's right. All right, guys, thanks. And this year, you at home, you can have a say in this year's Pro Bowl presented by Verizon. The Pro Bowl may look different this year, but the best players will still be recognized. Show your love, cast your vote, and make sure your favorite players still earn their place on the 2021 Pro Bowl roster. You can vote today at NFL.com/Pro Bowl votes. Of course, we pick all the games each week, as you guys know, here on Total Access. We post them on Twitter and on Instagram. You can find me at MJ Acosta TV. Follow for the picks, not just that, but a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff as well. All right, the Total Access game of the week, Rams and Cardinals, implications in the NFC West, implications in the NFC playoff picture, and it may be decided by a single mano-a-mano matchup. But who is mano number uno, and who is mano numero dos? The answer is next.
He does. Touchdown, Juju Smith-Schuster. The Steeler offense finally smells the chalk.
All right, here's how Ben Roethlisberger has fared in Week 12 versus the Ravens. 64 completion percentage in the first half, 76.9 in the end. Passer rating improved from 62.9 in the first half to 98.4 after that. After the game, it was Michelle Tafoya who went one-on-one with Big Ben.
You know, it's a win. It means you're 11-0. But what exactly is so satisfying about beating the Baltimore Ravens?
You know, it's AFC North football. We're happy for the win, but not real happy the way we played today.
Why not?
Because we didn't play good enough. I didn't play good enough. Well, like I said, we'll be happy with the win, but offensively, that wasn't good.
How much do you think that was a factor of just the strangeness of this week?
Well, there was a lot of it. It is what it is. We don't make excuses. Thank the Ravens and Roger Goodell for moving this game one day, so we ended up playing the snowstorm yesterday, so thank you.
Well, Ben, there was a point they came back and cut the lead to 5 when Trace McSorley came in the game. You come back with a drive in which you throw a floater, and James Washington comes down with it. Now, most of Pittsburgh was holding its breath. What are you thinking as you're waiting for the ball to get caught?
Thinking I trust James Washington to make a play, and he did. The guy puts a lot of work in. He busts his butt, and I'm proud of him.
What is it about this week that you think the Steelers handled so well that puts you in this position, even if you don't like the way you played, to be able to come out with a victory?
You know, the hardest thing about this week probably was the mental aspect of it. It's mentally draining to prepare for a game and then to not know when it is and to move it around. So I think that's the part that I'm most proud of the guys, that mentally it wasn't easy, but we made it happen.
All right, last thing for you, Ben. As you say, you didn't like the way you played. Where do you guys go from here then as you get ready for Week 13?
Well, we have a couple hours, then we have our second game, or that doubleheader, whatever we have. No, we got to get ready to go. Washington's coming to town soon, and we have no time. We'll start watching film tonight.
Ben, congratulations on the win.
All right, thank you.
All right, keeping you up to date, Mike Garafolo tweeting this: initial tests on Steelers linebacker Bud Dupree indicate a torn ACL. Per sources that told him and Aditi Kinkhabwala, the test coming to confirm, but the team expects him to be lost for the season. Crushing for the team and Dupree, who is playing on the franchise tag and is slated to be a free agent. We will keep you up to date on any more details from Mike Garafolo and Aditi Kinkhabwala. Okay, now that Week 12 is finally wrapped up, let's transition over to Week 13 and see what other notable matchups we have coming up this week. Reminder for all of you at home that Washington Steelers game moves to Monday. Cowboys-Ravens is now on Tuesday. But let's get into our NFL Total.